All right.
People react
Oh,
strongly
all
when
right.
I tell them about you.
Arg. Okay. Since you won't let me do my intro, salutations, my fellow Gaians. I'm Casimir, and welcome back to Control. We are continuing on our adventure.
Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Why are you so concerned about telling people that you have a thing in your head? Just tell people you have a thing in your head. According to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing ritual. The key opened a door with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of the Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to be one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how the link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. Cool. Kill. Is this a way I can go? Oh, the office. We've gone in a great big circle. Trench is gone. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Trench. Cool. Kill. Aha! Correspondence? Between whom? Oh, just this. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He'll be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Aww. You will never know the secrets that they understood. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, where's my map? We'll take the long way. Because we can. That's assuming I'm reading the map right. Just have to shoot the bathroom. Y'all understand.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, interesting. Loading people, hello. Aha, here it is. I knew there was another one somewhere. Para-utility. The objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian using the redacted object of power. As an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are capable as little as redacted. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Nice. Waha! I hear a thing. Is this the thing which I hear? Nothing in here. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Yeah, that guy has a point. Ooh, dramatic music. Can't believe I missed all this. Well, I can. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast at a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's a nice little detail. I like that. I can't use my gun in here. What? I have to have level 4. What kind of bull? I'm the director. Just give me all the access. It's what I deserve. Where am I? Here, okay. That's that door. So many things. Eh. Collective unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. Though this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. The internal belief in power and of images shared by a massive population is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, and being a single object with mass amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Nice. Keep hearing things. Nice music. Have I gone in a complete circle? Yes.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I hear a thing and it's bugging me. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, alter items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks were not affected by the corruption. The only known exception to this is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of Hiss corruption. We tested this ability of Hiss corruption on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss, more work to be done. Alright, time to talk.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Test me.
Tests? I don't know.
Yes.
She might find out about you.
That's okay.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
That's the point.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
It's the janitor. He's the real mastermind. Why is it all squishy sounding? Is that a bonsai?
Hi, Jesse.
Aw,
Thanks,
nothing
Emily.
new.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
You guys live in a building with weird supernatural phenomenon. You're like, yes, science is the answer. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, health. Health. Additional weapon form slot. Cool. There we go. I have more health to endure. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's cool. Kill enemies with a service weapon in spin mode. Kill Hiss Rangers. Charge mode. Kill them in the executive sector. Pierce. Okay, things I can't do. I could not have outfits. D. Okay. Increased rate of fire. Missions.
Hope has asked us to document the Hiss incantation, she calls it.
You mean like in person?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Yeah, the janitor's doing things that not even the director has authority to do. I'm pretty sure he controls stuff. All hail the mighty janitor! Even though I still don't understand his accent. Well, I can understand what he's saying, but I don't know what type of accent that's supposed to be. I have heard many an accent. Not all. Not a
The
significant
maintenance
portion.
sector
There's
is
too
the
many in the
janitor
world.
domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
He did.
Is Ahti guiding me too?
Yes. I don't have that level of clearance.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Come on. Easy peasy. Wrong button. Cleanse. Yay! I can now access doors. Except, not really, apparently. Okay. Exclusive to Shatter, which I don't have. Assets. Ritual Impulse, cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't do those. Not yet. But that's okay. Who dare shoot me? Ah! Too many things in the way. Where did you go? Where did you go? Did it, I think? Thank you for the thingy. Alright. Advance.
What's down that way?
Wait, what? Oh, you assholes. Cleanse the merry-go-round.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
I'm not gonna question it.
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Were you never a child? Children are always creepy. I was a child and I was creepy. Oh, choo-choo. Oh, that's helpful. Ah! Arg. Wee. Up. 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 Oh, yeah. Hop. Bah. Hop. Bah. What? we're friends for life. That makes me happy.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Yatta-da. Yatta-da. Yada-da-da. I can't see anything. Why is it so bright? Hello, weird spiral thing that apparently lives in my head. Nothing of value. Ooh, TV.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Kids. Let's join the Thresher Kids.
Oh, I hate it. Oh.
What are you trying?
Oh, I hate it. 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 I hate it.
I'm drawing the pyramid.
I hate it. I hate it.
The pyramid.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I don't like puppets.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it?
I don't like you.
It's a weird, crazy alien dimension.
I don't like
The light
you.
goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white.
Better than this hellscape.
Never find your way back home.
I don't want to be home if that's where you are.
I miss my home.
Yeah. Oh, my skin's crawling. Oh, my spine wants to eject itself from my body. Oh, I regret looking at that. Oh, I regret looking at that. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that was so horrible. Oh, I hope we never see the Threshold Kids again.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only
That's-
Ati here seems to see that.
It's one of the same.
Hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted. Otherwise, I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant.
He's reading your thoughts.
Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. I'm gonna sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. and we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Okay, so he says Parkele, that is Finnish expression, so he's Finnish. I figured it out. What a mess. Burn the trash. Okay. I'm fine with the boosted health. I like boosted. No, wrong buttons all around. Wrong buttons. So many wrong buttons. Burn the trash around the furnace. Merry-go-round horse. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked agent redacted by redacted. Agents evoked Formula C.5 to redacted. The object long enough to redact. Okay.
Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into a...
What?
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
We're going to the hotline for that.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Yeah, I applaud you for that, my friend. Okay.
It's time for a coffee break.
Okay. trying to make sense of this map. I think events will just happen as I progress, so I'm just going to progress. Looking over the shoulder. Looking over your shoulder. Touch the shoulder upon which we gaze. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Oh, I have it. Was I not supposed to do that as director? I'm director. I'm in charge. Well, I'm a janitorial assistant, let's be honest. Oh, ominous. Hello there. You are friendly.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Oh.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
In this kind of job, I think that would be a good idea. Hi, Simon. I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide our next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
We need those pumps and converters online?
No. He knows.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, I feel that. I get that, man. I always repeat things because I want to make sure people know things. Totally fair. You're good. nothing.
I'm itching for some real action.
I broke down your defenses. I hope you don't mind. Alright, astral constructs. Ooh, spin. Oh, I cannot get spin, but I can get shatter. We'll increase our energy. And we'll leave that at that. Shatter, shatter, shatter. Projectile spread. Ooh. I think I'm gonna like this. Okay. Converters. I don't like you flying, boy. Yeah, I like shatter. But... oh! How did I miss all of those? Why can I not go through here? Is that not where I'm supposed to go? No, it's not. This is. That's what you get. Where are my board countermeasures? Oh, do I have to just choose them? Okay, I did not mean to do that. Okay. There we go. I cannot go that direction. Apparently. Or can I? And I'm just not smart. Okay. Okay, you are bad. Very bad. Okay. I hear a thing. However, I am really just confused.
Just hold together a little longer.
don't understand what I did and did not. Is this a way to go? Oh, that's a thing. There's stuff in the bathrooms. Cool. Okay. Summary. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do not know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Cool. Field training. I'd like to file a formal complaint replying the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Oh boy.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Oh my goodness. I am with this man. I would have been unhappy.
Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Ah!
"45 seconds remaining."
No, not that one. That one. Ah.
30 seconds remaining.
I screwed up. I screwed up is what I done did do. Ah. Now I'm not pushing the right buttons.
15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Shit!
That was deserved. That was close.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
No, not that one. That one.
15 seconds remaining.
Let me run. Let me run.
Course complete. Congratulations, Raymond.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself.
We need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Oh, it's a safe. Cool. Oh, I see that in the corner. Cleanse the safe. Object of power. Alright. This was actually pretty neat. Shield me, shielding shield. Cool.
Time to have a shield.
Grrr! Moving targets are harder to hit. Yes, they are. But I don't like to move, as you can see. I just stand there and take my lumps like a chump. That's what I do. Okay, I still have it. I now understand this. Oh, wait. I didn't put that there. Okay. Increase that. Increase that. I think that's good. More energy, more health. That's the one I want. I should have paid attention to that. But I did not. Alas.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
That's cool. I'm working on the plan. Yeah. Yeah. Bad. There we go. That worked a little bit better.
Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
Hooah. Stuff. Things. Items. Knickknacks even. Alright. Home sale. Oh, home safe. No unique procedures. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident in its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seam around the object's door. Tests confirmed the blood is not human. X-ray tests taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Oh, that's ominous. And I forgot there is a thing. This one, correspondence. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstenthal's turn. You miss. Cool. I can't open that. Control. No. Oh, that's where I am. I'm guessing. Power plant. Over the shoulder, over the shoulder, over the shoulder. That explains why I couldn't go out that way. People. Ah! I hurt me. I hurt me more somehow. What happened? What? What? Why? How? Explain. Oh, were they bomb enemies? Or did I just shoot an explosive? I don't know.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
I'm okay with that at the moment. No, wait. No, I'm not. I'm in it. Wait, that'd be bad. They do explode! Oh, why are there exploding enemies? Hiss charge. The Hiss charge agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from Hiss corruption. Hiss charge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss charge is depleted of the Hiss corruption after the eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss charge are designed to blow devices off potential hosts, expose them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing the corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Of course. Surprise exploding enemies to mess with me in my barely coherent gaming. I keep forgetting. This is to hold. Hold and behold. 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 No! Evade! Evade! I didn't evade! Yeah. That sucked tremendously. Oh well, at least we fixed the place, which is nice. Yay, I got a mod. What did I just select? Kill Hiss elevated. Okay. The rest of these... Oh, I can grab that. What do I hear? And where is it? Oh, I have an objective here. Furnace. Is that the trash? Burn the trash around the furnace. What counts?
My name is Dr. Pierce, researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you need? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Okay, that's ominous. What do I feed you? Okay, that's not working. What's the trash?
Trash. Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Oh.
Looks like they're breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants...
I didn't notice those things.
And I'll get it done.
Cool. Cool. I don't know. Is that a normal barrel? That was a normal barrel. Ooh, thing. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail twos because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even have these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out into some goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint, useless pieces of shit. Rodriguez. Yeah, I feel you, man. Expense reports suck. It is chompy chomp. There's a thing. Hello, thing. I see you. You're mine now. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Alright. Need some... that is... concerning. Up there. I'm glad I looked up there. Nope. I wanted to try to jump across that with my air dodge, but I failed horribly at that, as you can see. Is this the last one? Will Ati be happy that I have cleaned up the place? Well, it's very bright. Extremely bright. Ridiculously bright. Yeah, I can't jump there. Alright. Well. Dealt with the furnace. What do I hear? I don't need to worry. I'll just move on ahead.
We need to hurry.
I am hurrying. That's cool. Alright. Oh. Okay.
Bro, go to city. Fix it fast. If the plan falls through, we can throw the spoon in the bowl.
I'm gonna pretend I know what you're saying. Fragile.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to stop you. He got caught with his hand in the business.
Ah!
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
I'm disturbed, is what I am. Okay, this is not the coolant pumps, I don't think. So, I don't have words for that, my guys. I don't. Is there more that I do here? There should be, yes? Alright, where's the other guy? is another person somewhere. Where are you? Okay. Ooh, stuff. Federal Bureau of Control. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like you can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. I guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Well, that's cool. And disturbing. Where's the other coolant pump? Oh, here.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak through. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
Okay. Disgusting, disgusting stuff. I don't know what this stuff is, but I supremely hate it. Yes, yes, dissolve. Dissolve. Cool. Disgusting as hell, but cool.
I don't like that sound.
Why? You spooked me, you bastard.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Oh, you are a bastard come to fight me, aren't ya? Oh, you have tough shield. Trooper, second class. Cop back? Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck. Okay. Hiss Trooper Summary. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWEs, thresholds, or any other paranaturally hazardous situation. They are heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of the role, Hiss Troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry from the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the Hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that telekinetically talented enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. This bastard didn't use any grenades. He was just a jerk. But he's dead now, so we're all happy. Wah, wah, wah. Well done. We're doing good work, Jesse. There's gunfire. Okay.
Hostiles incoming!
Junior Agent ID seeking. You traitor! You traitorous traitor! Surround them, there's two of us right here.
Where's the clock? When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the Hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the Hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
That's a fair point.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
I'm liking Arish too.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
Sweden's a good guess, but
should be going.
Parkelli gives it away.
Try to stay
Right.
alive.
You gotta lock down the lift.
Ooh. I will take spin. Yeah, I won't worry about those yet. Abilities. Let's increase shield. I will take spin. Damage against enemy armor. Damage. I'll take increased damage. I'll take damage against enemy armor for you. And I think that'll be fine. Alright, that'll be fun. Where do I go? I hear a thing. Constantly hearing them, whispering in the back of my brain. Cannot find them though. Oh well. Wee. Wee. Control room. Okay. I forgot to grab a countermeasure. Because there was one specifically for this. I love this. This is real good.
To protect them.
I did not want to abandon that. Spin. Enemies without dying.
Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
I can respect that. Alright, well, let's hit it. Trees.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I'm hoping I will get some answers out of this. Hey! Unless You. Review by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless You managed to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people live in walled cities now because dystopian future, and along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for young adults. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone, and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Man, I want to join these guys' book club. Actually, I'd like to join a book club in general, I'll be honest. Sounds like fun. Where are the things that I hear? Oh. Boy. Alright. That's how you do it. Alright. So I'm trying to find the janitor's office again because there was the board with the things to do. Hello, Ati. You have nothing for me to do anymore, huh? Okay. Well, bye, Ati. Keep being you, whoever you are, what is you do. You're my boss, after all. Alright. Wrong way. This works. Nope. No. I'm so easily turned around here. How did I do this? There it is. Alright. Well, let's try the fast travel mechanic. To Central Executive. I will just appear in front of your eyes. You will know my glory as your savior. As weird and twisted as I might be. Also, please tell me what the weird blue swirly thing is.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
The boss is he?
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown. Let's talk, Emily. Yes, of course. Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Yes, please do.
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
And we are level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
All right. Let's go over some of our hotline. Oh. What? Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Cool. There's a whole thing dedicated to the Threshold kids. There's gonna be more, isn't there? I'll just click that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. That's where we'll end this episode. Fare ye well, mortal fleshlings. I shall welcome you back into my domain another time.